Hi, my name is India Ashe. I am a recent graduate of the UVille College's Physician Assistant Program, class of 2018. And today I am here to tell you what you should know before applying to PA school. Some things that I wish that I would have known prior to applying. Alright, number one, know why you are choosing PA. Like, is it because of the flexibility, the versatility of the profession, the ability to change specialties, like without having to go back to school or go back through residency, such as just like medical doctors would have to. You know, do you like the supervising physician and PA teamwork dynamic? Just know why, and know why PA versus other medical professions like nurse practitioner, MD, DO, dentistry, etc., etc. But don't downplay other medical or health professions, because we are all basically here to provide care for patients and to, you know, improve people's lives. Number two, look at the various programs and their requirements. Look at their GPA requirements, their prerequisites. I know some programs require some things that other programs don't. Some programs require GRE, some don't. So it all depends. My program didn't require GRE. Look to big thing, look at the tuition, see how much school costs. That is important. Look at the room and board, or will you be living off campus, on campus? Will you be staying in the city that you live in, living at home, to reduce the cost of everything? Is the program a dual program, a dual degree program? Does it offer bachelor's of science, master's of science, both? Can you go straight into the program out of high school, or do you have to have a bachelor's degree prior to? Can you transfer in? Look at all of those things, and most of all, see what program fits you best. Number three, while in PA school, you won't be able to work, or you will be highly advised not to work, because, like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, like, PA school is so mentally and physically taxing. Like, that is probably the hardest thing that I've done thus far in my life. I'm 25, I'll be 26 in a couple months, and it was so many times that I wanted to quit and I wanted to give up just because of the difficulty. I wouldn't even say that the material is difficult, it's the amount of material and the short amount of time that you have to learn that material and apply it. So working while in PA school is very difficult. I tried it during my clinical year, and I lasted about 6-7 months, and I had to quit because it was just too much, way too much. And unless you have like a job that is, excuse me, you know, very chill, you can study, you can get work done, I just wouldn't do it. See if you can get support from family, your spouse, friends, what have you, whatever resources you have. I didn't have a lot of resources, but I mean, I don't know how I stayed afloat in PA school, honestly. I don't know how I'm staying afloat now. But yeah, don't work if you can, you know, if you have the opportunity not to, because all of your energy and focus should be on school so you can pass and finish successfully. Number four, figure out your financial aid situation. So I'm going to give you guys a real quick rundown of what happened to me. I only applied to DUville's program because at the time, we have 2 programs in my city right now, soon to be 3, but at the time, Damon College, which is the other college that has a PA program, at the time they did not accept transfer students. So you either, I guess you just have to get accepted straight out of high school, because they're a dual degree program just like DUville. So you get your master's and your bachelor's. And I already had a bachelor's from the university at Buffalo. So since I already had a bachelor's degree, I did not get any more undergrad funding. But at DUville, our didactic year was considered undergrad on paper, though those were grad level courses. So try to follow me here. So I didn't have undergrad funding. anymore, and our didactic year and more than half of our clinical year were considered undergrad. Okay, even though they were grad level courses. Okay, all right, follow me. I hope you are. So since that happened, since I couldn't get undergrad funding, but the classes weren't listed as grad on paper, but they were technically grad classes, I could not get graduate funding either. So every semester I would run into like a problem of like a lack of financial aid. And sorry, I'm thirsty. DUville is a private college, like, so our tuition was like $25,000 a year total, so about $12,000 some change a semester. So I don't come from a rich family. I don't come from a family with money. I come from the hood of Buffalo. I still live in the hood. Come from the east side. Okay, so I don't have people who can co-sign loans for me. I don't have somebody who could just dish out a couple $1,000s to help me out. I didn't have none of that, you know. So every semester I ran into a problem up until my last 6 months of my program. Mind you, I've been in DUville's PA program. Well, I was finishing my prereqs 2015 at DUville, and then fall 2016 I started my didactic year. So yeah, so literally for the past 3 years I have had, or 2.5 years, I have had difficulties with financial aid and getting money, and it was just a nightmare. So definitely figure out your financial aid situation. If you already have a degree and you go into a dual degree program like DUville was, you might not get financial aid if they don't consider didactic year graduate on, you know, paper. I think DUville is changing that, which they should, because a lot of students, you know, ran into the same problem. But, you know, a lot of those students had help from family. Like, I was the only Black American in my class. And, you know, I don't know other people's financial situation, but I know mine was terrible. Like, but it is what it is. I made it out. Number 5, like, just make sure you stay true to yourself. Like, when you're interviewing, writing your essay, all of that stuff. I'm going to make a video of like how to, you know, write your essay for PA school, because I think I still have mine on my laptop. But yeah, just remain true to yourself. Don't become like a cookie cutter student, or say what you think they want to hear. Say what's true to you, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Number 6, it's a big one. You'll barely have time like to do anything, like, or just time for yourself in general, but you have to make time, because once you get into the program, like, it's just like an ongoing, I don't know, like hamster wheel. Like, it doesn't stop. But you have to make time for yourself and make time for things that you enjoy, or you will go crazy. Make time for your friends, for your family, for your spouse. Like, don't study 24/7. Like, I know it's a lot of material, but you will literally drive yourself insane, and nobody can retain that much information, you know. Oh, what's that on my camera? Okay. Number 7, if you get rejected, it is not the end of the world. It feels like it though. I got rejected from DUville my first go round, and I felt like a piece of, you know, I felt like I couldn't do it, like I wasn't good enough. I cried my eyes out. I remember when I got that rejection letter, and I just literally cried. And then like a week later, I just got it together. I'm like, you know what, India, if this is what you really want to do, you will make it happen, you know. So if you get rejected from your dream school, just keep pushing. You can do it. Like, I promise you. Change something, like do something like that makes you stand out. Like, after I got rejected, I studied abroad that summer. Maybe that, you know, I did like a health studies. I forgot what it was called, because it was like 5 years ago now. But I went over to Italy, and yeah, like, you know, in my second go round for the interviews, I was way more prepared. I wasn't intimidated. I'm gonna make a video on, you know, preparing for, you know, your PA school interview. Probably do that in the next couple days. You know, I gotta write down some ideas. And number 8, which is my last thing, PA school is hard. Like, it is hard. You'll cry some nights. You'll feel like you can't do it, like you don't want to do it. You'll cry to family. You'll cry to your spouse. You'll cry to your friends. You'll literally feel like this is not for you. Like, why did you choose this? And I just recently felt that way, and I can't believe that it's over. Like, I cried when it was over because I was so happy that I made it. It's hard, it's difficult. You'll feel like you can't do it. You'll get those tears out. Just get it out. And you know what? Just, pick yourself up and remind yourself why you chose this profession, why you chose this field. Just know that if I can do it, a little regular, schmegular girl from the east side of Buffalo, from the hood, from single mom, of 4 kids. I'm supposed to be, by statistically speaking, I'm not supposed to be where I am right now. I went to public school. I went to a good high school here because I got into a great high school here. But statistically speaking, I'm not supposed to be here. Young black girl, and I made it. So if I can do it, you can do it. And yeah, be sure to subscribe. I'll be sure to keep making videos. Y'all let me know what y'all wanna talk about. I don't know, I mean, if you like my makeup, maybe I could do a little makeup routine. I didn't like how she arched my eyebrows, so I don't really like how I mean, they cool, but I like my eyebrows a little bit more like that. But I did, I made it do what it do. So if you have suggestions, hit me up. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, indiebomb.com. All of my stuff is the same. Snapchat, DM me. I answer back as soon as I can. Yeah, so I'm out.